Hey y'all, it's your girl Kim Martin Raymond, and I wanted to chime in real quick, jump in real quick, because I received some very special news yesterday. I have been trying to get approval for a procedure that I need to have done to get rid of some excess skin from the 64 pounds that I've lost so far during my wellness journey. I am 52 years old, and the skin does not snap back as readily as it would if I was a 20-year-old. And so losing that significant amount of weight in a considerably short period of time has left me with some excess skin that has affected um, my way of life, because I have spinal stenosis that was diagnosed about a year ago. And so with the spinal stenosis and the excess skin that's now on the front of my stomach, it pulls, and so it's causing the nerve to pinch, and so I'm experiencing a little bit more pain. I've been experiencing a little bit more pain with the spinal stenosis as a result of this excess skin. So it is being removed for medical and not cosmetic reasons, and so this was a process. It was a process. I had to go through my insurance, and unfortunately, the ball was dropped there a little bit. And so it's been almost 3 months of me going back and forth with my provider and with the insurance company to finally get the stars to align so that I can get approval for this procedure that has to be done. So I'm having two procedures actually being done. One is going to be a panniculectomy, and that's where they're going to remove the excess skin under my belly button, almost like that fupa or that little apron that they call it of skin that has formed under my stomach. Now, for a person like myself who has been overweight for almost her entire adult life, I don't recall a time when I didn't have that flap of skin, and because I've lost the weight now, it hangs and it moves. So think about if you were doing jumping jacks and the skin is just flap, 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 flap. It's scary, y'all. And so, um, I want to get that removed because it's not going to go back. No amount of collagen lotions and things like that. Yes, you can get it down, but when you've had this a significant amount of skin that has been stretched for as long as it has in my instance, it's not going to go away. It can get smaller, but it's never going to go away. And when you have excess skin like that, it can cause lesions, or it can cause bruising, or it can cause infection if the skin is rubbing up against itself, and it can cause irritation and things of that nature. So in consulting with a plastic surgeon in my area, we found that it was best for me to go ahead and have that skin removed. But because I also have skin above my belly button and the separation of my abdomen because of the, being overweight for so long, they have to do an abdominoplasty to pull that area back together. So they're going to remove the skin under my belly button, and then they're going to push the my abdomen back together so that it's in its proper place, and that will cause my belly button to be moved slightly as well. So it's going to create more of an inverted T uh, on my stomach. So that's going to be the scarring that's going to be left as a result of this surgery. It's going to take about roughly 4 to 5 hours to do it, and I'm going to be having that surgery in a week's time. And so, I'm looking forward to it. I've been doing some research, and that's something that's important. I want you to remember to do your research, ask plenty of questions. I had my pre-op today, and so I made sure that I had a list of questions that I generated last night, so that when I got in with my doctor this morning, I was able to ask those questions. And she's also given me her email address so that if there were any additional questions that I had, I could ask those as well. So it's important to make sure that as you're making this decision, you're doing the research, you're asking the questions to make sure that this is the best possible decision for you to make. I'm all about making informed decisions. So you want to make sure that you're asking the questions that you want the answers to, and know that there are no dumb questions. Ask the questions so that you're clear on what it is that's being done. Even though you're watching some YouTube videos and seeing how other people are experiencing it, you want to know what's going to be happening from the perspective of the person who's going to be performing your particular surgery. So you want to ask your doctor those questions. Or if you saw something that you were curious about, or that you weren't sure about, or you weren't clear about, ask those questions. You don't want to wait until after your surgery to ask questions that may change your decision. So make sure that you're making an informed decision. Make sure that you're asking the questions that you need to ask so that you're clear and comfortable with the decision that you're making, and that you're prepared for your surgery as it's coming forward. So I'm going to end this video right here because, like I said, this is just the initial. I've been approved, I've had my pre-op, but we're definitely going to get into the day before the surgery, the day of the surgery, the day after, and then we'll look forward to seeing what's going to happen in the weeks and months to come, because this is a surgery that is going to take several months to heal. And so, I want to take you along with that, on that journey with me. So I'm excited about what's to come. And we'll chop this up and kind of break things down and dissect things. That way you'll know what's coming down the pipe for me if you're looking to have a folliculectomy or an abdominoplasty, and see how that works for you. So until I see you next time, I say peace.